Welcome to TEDx 2024. My name is David Smerkis. How often have you felt discouraged when something didn't go your way, when you were criticized, or when you didn't achieve what you wanted right away? Should we give up on our dreams at the first sign of failure? You might feel like you want to give up on your dreams, but you feel disheartened, lacking in confidence, and ready to quit. My answer is no. First, we need to dispel the harmful myth that the first attempt at something new must always be successful. Oh my word! What are the photos from my childhood album doing here? Imagine a little child who is just learning to walk. They fall down a lot, get bumps and bruises, but they get back up and keep going. A child should not give up on the sporting and musical interests, even if they don't succeed the first time. Here's why. Building resilience. Facing challenges and learning to persevere through failure helps children build resilience. This quality is essential for dealing with setbacks and difficulties in other areas of life. Can you think of a time when you felt like a failure as a child? Developing skills. Mastering in sports or music requires practice and persistence. By sticking with it, children develop discipline, focus, and patience. For example, gymnastics demands practice and perseverance to achieve precision and mastery in performing complex routines. Boosting confidence. Overcoming obstacles and seeing improvement over time can boost a child's self-confidence. This can help them feel more capable and willing to take on new challenges in the future. Promoting health and well-being. Sports contribute to physical health, while music can improve mental and emotional well-being. Encouraging children to stick with these activities can help them maintain a balanced lifestyle. Setting and achieving goals. Continuing with sports or music teaches the children the importance of setting goals and working steadily towards achieving them. Learning life lessons. Through sports or music, children learn valuable life lessons, such as sportsmanship, how to handle both success and failure gracefully. An example of unsportsmanlike conduct is the story of boxer Mike Tyson. During the third round of a fight, Tyson unexpectedly bit off a piece of another boxer's ear, leading to the fight being stopped and Tyson being disqualified. Winning is not everything. From the youngest stage of my life, I always loved football. No matter where I was, what I had on, I always wanted my hand on the ball. When I started playing football, I had trials with a couple of teams, but they all said I was too light and too short to play in the teams. I would never, ever put my chin down and say, I give up. I would always stand up and try again. And that's what I did. A month later, I joined the TEDxEatonSquarePrep and left school 2 hours early just to get to practice. After moving to the UK, I could not adapt to the rough style of English football, and it was hard for me to reach my potential. I signed up for the QPR Academy, where I was the smallest and skinniest. After multiple attempts of proving myself to the coaches, they didn't think I would be the best option. 3 months later, I joined Foxes FC. There, I achieved 23 assists and 19 goals. After a successful season at Foxes, I tried out a new club, Sculpture Skills FC. After the trials, I had a good season with 17 assists and 14 goals. I also want to mention the football team at TEDxEatonSquarePrep, which last autumn won an inter-schools competition at Battersea Park. Thank you to my teammates Silva, Zain, Abdurrahman, the other David, Jenny, Cyrus and Salavat. Thank you for being outstanding teammates. And a huge thank you to Mr. McCarthy and Mr. Knight. This is an example of confidence boosting from the people who believe in us and will support you. Another similar life example was shared by Giovanni from our school in 2020. His TEDx talk was an inspiring story about how he got into football and how it has influenced him. In his speech, I liked that after moving to London, despite all difficulties such as poor language skills and initial setbacks in football, he never gave up and continued to train. A famous athlete who initially struggled in sports as a kid is Michael Jordan. Known as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Jordan faced setbacks early in his career. In high school, he did not make the varsity basketball team because he was too short. Instead of giving up, he used the experience as motivation to work harder on his skills and fitness. Jordan's perseverance paid off as he eventually became an NBA legend. Do you know this man? A famous musician who didn't do well in music as a kid is Ed Sheeran. He has spoken openly about his early struggles with music and how he was initially not particularly talented. However, he did not give up and continued to practice and work on his craft. Sheeran's dedication and perseverance paid off over time, and he eventually developed his signature style and found success in the music industry. With persistence and hard work, individuals can overcome challenges. Thank you, Ed. I hope you see this and give me a ticket to your next concert. Pablo Picasso is a famous painter who did not initially excel in traditional art as a child. Although he showed an early interest in drawing, his teachers and family observed that his style was unconventional and did not conform to the classical techniques of the time. Picasso often pushed boundaries and experimented with his art, which sometimes led to work that was seen as disruptive or controversial. Despite this, Picasso continued to develop his unique style, eventually becoming one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. His story highlights that not excelling in traditional methods as a child does not limit a person's potential to become successful. A famous actor who didn't excel in movies as a kid is Leonardo DiCaprio. Whilst DiCaprio did start his career in acting at a young age, he faced challenges breaking into the film industry due to rejections from casting agents. Despite these early obstacles, DiCaprio continued to work hard, and after many years, he received his long-awaited Oscar. DiCaprio's story shows the importance of continuous improvement, even if initial success isn't immediate. My final example of determination is well-known French footballer Antoine Griezmann. When he started playing football, he was not tall and was quite skinny. Sound familiar? Many football clubs did not want him. Many in his position might have decided to give up football, but not Griezmann. Regular workouts in the gym paid off, and today he's a great football player. Could you be a Griezmann? Could you be a DiCaprio? Could you be a Picasso? Could you be a Jordan? We are all brilliant. Find your brilliant, take risks, and embrace failure. When you return back home today, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what can I do today to be proud of myself tomorrow? I will conclude my talk with a quote from the great Nelson Mandela. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Follow his example. Perseverance will get you further than you know. Thank you.